What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Infinite Dragon.
And it's me, Logan.
And Logan,
Yeah.
when we recorded the Jacko video, it completely slipped my mind. They released the patch notes.
Oh, yeah.
So while I was editing, I was like, oh shit, the patch notes is out too. Let me see what they did to my character.
Yeah, let's just look and see what they did.
Yeah, so there's some minor, from overall, there's some minor, like, minor nerfs, which could consider tweaks. Well, most notably, the things that have given me personal issues. They changed the hit and hurt box on Rams JH, and they changed the hit and hurt box on Chips J2K, which I was like, thank fuck. But for the most part, everybody, including Soul, got fucking buffed.
Oh, God.
So, we have this nice video over here by Rufelmonger that we're going to check out first.
Rufelmonger.
Before we get over to it. We're not going to look at the whole video because we don't care about every character. So, let's go ahead and check that out. As soon as I figure out which shit that I want.
As soon as I figure out what I'm gonna do.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
And welcome.
This is Rufelmonger, my friends. We got our first proper
You can actually turn him up,
balanced patch for Guilty Gear Strive. And in this video, we're going to go over all of it. Now, we have only the patch
Yeah, I
notes.
actually have the patch notes
patch
open.
Itself is not live
Oh, there you go.
just yet.
Yeah, so there might be some
Time
shadow
comes, we'll
buffs
do another
or
video
shadow
guide
nerfs.
just to showcase some of the bigger changes.
Although I don't
Now,
think they
let's
do
go
that.
over everything
Because they're
we
very,
now
because
know
even in the
is
patch
coming
notes,
to Guilty
even in the patch notes, they were talking about like, we did this for this specific reason. Like a lot of people got changed to knockback, so like after they hit a certain move, they can combo into it afterwards.
Oh, I see.
Gears Drive. Also to note, there's a lot of changes, but the big patch is coming in October. So if you're looking for like
Right.
massive changes,
Yeah, so this is a bunch of
this
minor
patch, that'll be
changes.
the next patch.
Yeah, they're
Just
doing
so
minor
you
changes.
know,
Jacko
let's
comes
start
out.
with
Everyone
the
sees how she
overall
falls, and then
system
they do the
level
massive
stuff that
patch.
matters.
In October, I think.
So obviously
Yeah.
a big part of this patch is getting
Yay.
prepped for Jacko, right? Jacko should be
Aha.
going live tomorrow. But one of the things here that really sticks out is reduced input delay for the PS4 Pro and PS5 versions of the game.
Yay!
Now, a lot of
Except
people
we playing on
talk to me
PC,
about
but let's not worry about that.
It's
I
fine.
play on PS5, right? And a lot of people are like, man, do you not notice the input delay? And honestly, I never really did. But less input delay, hey.
Well, he
that's
plays
fine by
in
me. I'll definitely...
his defense. Okay, Rufelmonger plays Potemkin in Gold Lewis. He's not really gonna get input lag because
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Uh,
He's not mashing buttons like a chip.
yeah. So actually, let's go. He's got. Okay, let's look at Soul. Let's look what Soul has.
So now let's get into the character specifics, and let's start with Soul Bad Guy.
So the patch is not
So
live
Soul
yet. It'll be
got a
live.
fair amount
I
of
assume in a few
changes,
hours.
But he's definitely not gonna
Probably.
be,
Look at what they
anything less than
changed.
Probably still the best character.
Actually,
Okay.
let's move
Just
us.
so you know.
Oh, yeah,
So
good point.
as they rated
Let's move
themselves,
us
change
over here.
focus on differentiating the properties of his normals as well as the situation after his special moves are blocked. So one of the first things they mention here is Ford S. You guys know it, you guys love it, you guys hate it, right? Depending
Hate it.
on which side of
I hate
the
it.
sword you're on, I guess.
I hate
Fucking
it.
move sucks.
So it says specifically decrease the hitbox at the top and the bottom of the attack and increase the hitbox around his feet. Now, what I'm assuming is this.
So
Because sometimes you can catch people in the start of their jump very easily, so that'll help tune that down.
okay, so I always try to up backing against Soul is very good because his strike throw mix is not. It doesn't really matter, right? Because even if he gets a grab off, he can't do anything off of a grab. Except for this patch changes that, but we'll get into that.
For this shit.
We'll get into that in a second.
And it hits so low to the ground.
But if you try to jump, you get hit in the pre-jump frames.
Like, it's
Nice.
just not possible. Most big pokes, if you know the big poke is coming, you can 6P it. Not so much with his Ford S, because it hits so low to the ground. So if the hitbox is raised up a little bit, you should now be able to 6P it. Because as it currently stands,
You can't.
Can't.
you'll just get
Gross.
beat out for free. Now you can 6P it if you're closer, but the whole point is, why would you
Why
not
would you-
use the move at
it's
its
a
max
poke,
range,
right.
So this is specifically for max range Ford
So
S.
I was wondering when I was reading that, I was like, I'm not sure that's the issue with that
Why
move,
not
but
buff?
that makes
Why
sense.
not buff the best character in the game, right? So for crouching S, they say It's not used frequently and has been buffed and now serves a different use from other normals at mid-range.
So now it's another poke tool,
Specifically,
looks like.
increase the attack's active time. I'm assuming they mean the active frames. The hitbox during the additional active frames has been slightly extended in front of Soul, meaning it has more range to work with. So, there you go.
So now it's a better poke.
Stand S, you know it, you love it, you hate it. Has increased pushback. It's very slight, but they state the main thing here is it'll be much more noticeable if you faultless defense it. Because as it stands, faultless defense, you're never getting pushed out, right?
Yeah, so they're changing that. Mind you, what we're looking at is not the patch yet.
Yeah, it's not the patch,
It's not the actual.
So there you go, right? I actually just surprised myself. So now if you want to faultless defense against it, the pushback will be much more extreme in the end. That's the real change here. So he can't just abuse this all day long. Crouch kick knockback has been reduced. So they're
you can combo off of that now.
Less far back. The main thing here is exactly that, right? A lot of characters you can do crouch kick into sweep, and you'll just whiff. More than one character has this change. This is a very good change because I don't want to get punished for correctly getting the hit, right? That's
right.
Says here, S
wild to me because Potemkin already can get crouch K into sweep.
I mean, Nago could technically do it, and there's not an issue to. I just forget you can do it.
Yeah, no, I love when I found out that he could do that.
Version of Volcanic Viper. This is the weak version.
Okay, have you seen that video of someone doing Volcanic Viper over and over and over again, and Ram can't do anything about it? It's literally it's his S version of Volcanic Viper, and he just keeps spamming it, and Ramlethal can literally do nothing about it. He's too close for her to like back up. It's awful.
It has its active range extended, making it more viable as an anti-air attack. I didn't really think it had a problem, but I guess they did, so there you go. That gets a nice little buff. However, the one thing, since it has more overall active frames, that means on whiff, he'll be out there for a little bit longer, so it's easier to punish.
He can punish now!
So for Bandit Bringer,
it has a lot more.
Specifically, after blocking, it was difficult for both players to predict what would happen. If that's very fair to say. It is now easier to put distance between Soul and opponent after it's been blocked, meaning the pushback has been increased, and the situation is less likely to be impacted by the startup time of the opponent's close range option. So specifically,
it has
greatly increased knockback and increased landing recovery. Increased landing recovery is specifically on the air version. If you do it grounded, you're good to go, just more knockback. Because, you know, depending on, okay, did I hit like your knee or did I hit your feet, right? And that could wildly change the frame data. Then all of a sudden, who's mashing first? Saul might win, Saul might lose. Now
it sounded like he said Saul, not Saul.
And back to buffs.
Oh, imagine if his name just got changed.
Okay, so this is fucked up. The whole entire point of this, of what they're changing Wild Throw, is that they made it a good grab, but you couldn't combo off of it, right? Oh boy. I think Logan's power went out. Oh boy, hold on. Let me see if I can get him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Oh no. This is bad. This is not quality. Whoa. Let me see. I'm trying to see if it was just him. Oh, he's typing. Hold on, give him a second. Give him a second. Yep, he lost power. Let me see what we're gonna do about this. Hold on. Just a minute. Okay, so he's gonna try and join back. We'll see if we can get everything situated then. All right. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for him, so as I was saying, they changed the way Wild Throw works in this game by from the previous games, because before, when you got Wild Throw before, it was a throw, but you could combo off of it. They changed it in this game so that it does more damage, but you couldn't like do anything off of it. Now they changed it again, so now you can RC it and get a combo off of it, which means more combo routes, which means Soul is way stronger than he was 2 seconds ago. I don't know why they decided to do that. That kind of goes against the point of them changing the move in the first place, but oh well.
So before Wild Throw...
Wait. Sorry, I forgot you guys can't see. Hold on. There we go.
You didn't really get anything if you RC'd it, right? So now, if you RC it in the new upcoming patch, it'll actually pop you up proper stuff.
Hold on. Logan's girlfriend just Snapchatted me, which is fun. So let's see what happens. Okay, no, she just Snapchatted me the rain, saying that it's coming down, which is why they lost power. It is raining cats and dogs right now. How fun! What an amazing time to be alive. Alright, let's continue. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Hello!
There. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can turn that ship on. Okay.
It's fine. No one can see you yet.
Ah!
Ah.
Bright.
You need to let there be light.
Holy shit.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You good? No, he's not good. Oh no. What? Okay, well. Alright, we're just gonna keep going without Logan, for a minute. So, anyway, let's continue on.
Style. It states here the frequency, like people just didn't use it over the regular throw. Because, you know, the regular throw, you actually get a RC combo, right? So this is to add some attractiveness to the move. And Heavy Mob Cemetery, this guy here, will have a new command. Because if you accidentally hit forward, it might give you Tyrant Rave instead.
That's interesting. That is interesting that that some characters had some issues with getting the commands to come out. But I had some issue getting my commands to come out too, and I think it's just the way the game interprets
stuff. Command. So that's Soul. So once again here, best character in the game is, there's some nerfs, yes. Like this being able to probably, I'm hoping that's why I'm correct, because once again the patch isn't live yet. That means you'll be able to like 6p it at max range. That'll be cool. Or at least, you know, even if you can't 6p it, you'll just both whiff through each other. So there is small nerfs, but there definitely also is straight up buffs, like Crouch S, which was kind of a dead button, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't.
That's good.
I don't remember anyone using Crouch S.
Reliably go like Crouch Kick into Sweep. That change should be very helpful. Command grab buffs, why not, right? So he got some small stuff, but he also got buffed. For Kai.
We don't care about Kai.
Changes here.
All right, let's see who else do we care about. I know May, Axel, Chip. Look at Chip.
Okay, so for Chip, the first one, and you knew this one was coming here, right? This guy is getting nerfed. So as they say it, there was too much of a difference in facing opponents who could anti-air his jumping down kick, this drill kick. It is now easier for anti-airs to hit him during the descent.
Thank God.
Specifically, it states for his down kick.
Because Nago, if you get on top of him with that move, you can't do anything. You just straight up can't do anything about it.
Adjusted the attack's range and increased the lower hurt box as well as the behind and front of Chip. So the hurt box all around is getting bigger, so it'll be more easy to 6P it or jump, throw him, or just otherwise try to beat it at all, because beating this move is not in the cards for a lot of characters, sadly.
Me.
Now that said, it says reduce the knockback. So as they say, Chip can now continue his offense after making contact with the move. I don't think they're saying you can directly combo from it, but the fact that there's less knockback means he's going to be more on top of you after it if he does successfully get it. So if he gets it, I guess it's better, but at least it'll be easier to stop now. Far Stand S now has less of a hitbox at the bottom of the move.
Okay, because that's where a lot of people got caught at.
Low profile the move or to be able to 6P it, because as it stands, it hits so low to the ground that would still hit you in your feet, meaning you couldn't really 6P it in any real way. So the move will be just kind of.
I know for a fact that they buffed Nago 6P to be faster
against the move.
So
as it stands, it was a pretty impressive.
6P is probably not his better bet.
This guy here, similar to Kai, can now be affected by dash momentum in a real way. Because normally here, when you're running and you do it, you just kind of stop dead. So now he'll be able to glide with the move,
which is annoying, but I mean, well, it's fine. I think that's more of a consistency thing rather than a buff.
Stand S be getting nerfed a bit, right? So just running in and stand S is going to be less attractive. So now you have this as an alternative, right? So you want to pick one or the other, so you have to think through which is the correct move for the correct situation. Overall, some very tiny nerfs. Chip still.
So small nerfs. He's probably still going to remain basically the same. I think people are going to use Jump 2K a little bit less, though. So actually, I do want to see what they did to Axel.
For Axel, he actually is getting buffs to his base pokes, his P's here.
Interesting.
It was hard for him to get significant returns from his standing punch, and as a Gold Lewis player, to editorialize, I thought he got plenty of returns, okay? Because this was
you know what? I didn't have a problem with him with his punch before.
From standing and crouching punch from mid-range, despite the risk of them losing out to the opponent's attack. So it can now combo into the snail, even on grounded hit. Snail being this guy here. So as it currently stands, this does not combo, like, at all, right?
Yeah, it doesn't combo, but now it technically does.
Doesn't matter. So now that it becomes a natural combo, this begets a lot stronger.
Which means Axel players are even stronger now, which is
on block, right? So you definitely, if you're going to be canceling it, you want to do it kind of from like the max range of the move. But just having more poke options is decent. Like, that definitely helps out quite a bit. Also,
I'm sure that helps Axel players a little bit.
That's the time stop move, right? So as they say it, it is now easier to use one vision in combos as the ready stance can be canceled into from special moves,
which is really good for Axel players, I think.
Here, right? So I can't obviously do anything combo-wise with this, right? But with the new change, I can say get my new fancy two-hit combo.
Let's see if we can get Logan here. Give me 1 second.
Hello.
Victor, are you still alive?
No.
You know the show I'm referencing?
Sounds familiar, but I don't recognize it off the top of my head.
It was a show called The Secret Show.
Okay.
It was like this really weird, not a British cartoon, but it was in the British style. But yeah, there was a reoccurring joke where one of the characters got fucked up. Also, everybody in that show had a unibrow for some reason. I don't know why. But one of the characters got fucked up all the time, and one of their support dudes was like, "Victor, are you still alive?" And then Victor's like, "Yes, I'm still alive." It's a dumbass fucking question.
What?
So yeah, All right. You
Good
can
to
see
know.
it, correct?
Did you explain what was going on for the folks in the back?
Oh yeah, I explained. I also
Yeah, I figured.
well, I played the Snapchat of your girlfriend showing me the rain.
Yeah, it is dark, and I swear to God, we heard lightning hit strike somewhere in town just a
Ooh,
minute ago.
fun.
So yeah, we'll see how much longer I'm here.
All right, looks like you're fine. You can see, correct?
Yeah, for right now, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, so basically, I'm looking at Axel stuff. Already took a look. We already finished looking at solo stuff. I'm not sure if you heard, but I've heard me before you cut out. But I was talking about his wild throw. The purpose of wild throw in previous Guilty Gear games was that you were able to combo off of it, just in general. It didn't do a lot of damage, but you could combo off of it, and you can get a full combo by landing it. In this game, they changed it so it just does a bunch of damage. So when you RC'd it, it didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
But they changed that, so now if you RC it, you can combo off of it. To which I was like, why does he need this?
Because Soul's our boy.
Why does he need this?
Soul's our boy.
Chip, one of his moves is gonna start sledding now. It's gonna be his sledding 2S, and they nerfed J2K as I mentioned before. I skipped over Leo and May. Axel, he gets more off of his poke options, his standing P. His standing P will now combo into Snail, but Snail is really negative on block, so I mean it's just another poke option. It's just if he lands it, he can get something off of it now. Which I'm not entirely sure he needs, but I'm not an Axel player. I am what Axel players are fighting are better matchups against. So.
And then immediately go into one vision from that.
And his time stop super is better now because he can cancel his ready stance into specials.
Fucking great. Perfect.
Because that move is a flex move at this moment.
Yeah, it's just there to be like, haha.
Haha, time stopped on you, bitch. So you can now is more plausible to use because you can cancel super out of it with supers.
And
the ready stance
out of that as well. So the combo potential with meter is now going to be much higher. To finish off what they were saying, it is now easier to make use of it in situations where a Roman cancel could not lead to a big follow-up such as long range, as we were mentioning, or when moving during the time stop would make an opportunity for a wall break combo. And as a final bonus, just like Dragon Install, while you're in the time stop mode waiting to do it, there was a bit of a meter penalty, and it says decrease the time of the tension penalty while in that state. So hopefully
basically what they're saying is they made that super not worthless. For anyone who is interested, because I skipped over Kai, because I don't give a fuck about Kai. Kai's Dragon Install has a similar thing. They changed some of the hitbox and hurtbox stuff on it. And as well as they decreased the time on the meter penalty. So basically, you're not spending 50 meter to fucking lose the game anymore. Well, they're trying to negate that. I'm sure it's still going to be fucking terrible.
It's going to have problems.
Alright, you want to look at Potemkin, don't you?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Potemkin. Small changes, but welcome changes. First up here, forward kick. That's the big old shoulder. Has, reduced recovery.
Which I don't think he needed.
It is now more difficult for the opponent to punish Potemkin when he blocks the last.
So that way, if you fucking do your card cancel and you miss the button and you get forward K, it's not as bad now. I don't think he needed this, but
to be fair, I don't see many people using that button other than Dakara cancel. So, sure, you get a little bit of benefit if you fuck up the input, but at high level or high skill, you're not going to fuck up that input.
Yeah.
Or you shouldn't. And I don't see that being used a lot.
Yeah, so they probably changed it so that it would be used more, but I don't think it needed to change. In my opinion, again, I don't play Potemkin, and at this moment, you do not play Potemkin at a high level
at a high level, no.
For the active frames of the move. So as it stands...
Also, the buff they did to Heat Knuckle, he absolutely didn't need that shit.
It's negative 12 on block, which, you had the special cancel or you get beat up, right? And the special cancel mix-up game was a whole thing. Okay, I can do this in the flick, but I can 6P or jab a button through it, depending on the character. So then if you're going to do that, then I'll do this into slide head to catch that in the armor, and I'll get my knock. There's just a bunch of games, right? Because you couldn't just do this by itself, or you would die. But now, potentially, it might be safe on block if you space it correctly, right? Just to give them a tool to get in besides just smashing Mega Fist all day long. And don't worry, we're still going to keep doing that. That'll be fine, right? And the other change is Heat Knuckle. That's the big old anti-air grab, right?
Yeah. So now on block, that increases the risk by a fuck ton. Logan, are you dead? Yep, he's dead. All right, excellent. Oh, great. Death. Oh, poor Logan. All right. Well, we're just gonna leave this here for right now. I'll be all right. It increases the risk on what he gets, and I've had a lot of Potemkins call me out for my jumps. Right? They call me out for my jumps, and they do Heat Knuckle and I block it. Right? They block it, and I land, and I'm in fucking land recovery in Guard Crush. So they just do Kara fucking Pot Buster on me, and I just like half my life is gone, which is insane to me. I don't think he needed that. I don't think he needed it.
So technically it has a guard break attached to it. You can block it though in the air, so it wasn't very valuable, honestly. There's a couple gimmicks with unblockable setups, but like realistically that almost never happened. So they're just going to make it better. So as they state, they're greatly increasing the merit of the move. So as it stands, it says made it easier to gain tension when blocked. I'm assuming it just means you get more meter if it's blocked. And greatly increase the opponent's risk level on block. Now if you have a look at Leo here, look at that risk gain. That is like literally nothing.
Yeah,
it takes
that's
like
actually
100 of these to max out the risk gauge. So it's probably more in line with like Garuda Impact or something like that. Just give like some kind of reward, right? Because at a lot of the ranges, if it's blocked, technically you're a little bit plus, but it's gonna be too far away to enforce anything other than just, you know, do like stand S and they can just block that for free. So hopefully this makes it a more attractive option to work with. For Faust, one of the first changes.
Adamane plays Faust, so let's see what they got for Faust.
Bone crushing excitement.
Oop, hold on. Logan. Nah, he's fine.
That is the wheelchair super. Can now wall break in the corner, which is
okay,
great.
which is
That
insane
will
to me that
actually
it didn't in the
really
first
help with
place.
overall combo damage, because it always brings you back to mid-screen no matter what, right? So now you can get your wall splat, you can get your super, you get your bonus wall break damage. This will help increase his overall damage by a fair bit. That is a very good change.
That's a decent change, yeah. He
Other
probably needed
changes
that.
coming his way. Stand Heavy Slash, this guy here, has now more active frames overall. The way
I'm
they
not
put it,
sure
it's
how that
easier for
changes
Faust
his
to prevent
gameplay.
the opponent's approach using this approved move. So as it stood, it had 2 active frames. That's it. That's
Wow,
pretty
that's really
anemic.
bad.
So now they don't say the exact number, but it'll have more active frames. And also the free mini grab follow-up, it now states here it'll have increased damage. So overall, the move will just be more useful. For crouching heavy slash, that's this guy here. It states greatly increases pressure at mid-range when combined with the increase to its crouching heavy slash hitbox and faster startup on his jump down kick. We'll talk about that in a second. But crouching HS. So decrease the hurt box on startup, so I guess it's just a little easier, or a little harder rather, to poke him out of it, and extended the hitbox in front of Faust. So I'm assuming to read, as it's written, that the move just plain old has more range.
Which,
So if, like from here it'll whiff, and maybe
I'm not sure if
attack
that's
multiple
what he
pixels
needed or
forward.
not.
That'll be a
I don't
welcome
play
change.
Faust.
Hopefully that's the way it
it's
is, that
interesting.
it'll have more range. It'll give him something solid to poke with, besides just going for stand S, or going for like the home run swing with the spear poke, right? Now, jump down kick. So, it says here, sped up the attack startup, so the move itself...
I don't. Well, I mean, maybe this is just me. Maybe he had
reduced the
issues
hurt
with other
box before the attack
characters.
comes out,
I didn't
so
have a
it's less
problem getting
likely
hit by
to
that
get
all the
stunned
time,
by
though.
XYZ, and adjusted the opponent blowback on hit. Now, that is... they don't elaborate on that, so that one's a little tricky to read into. I guess we'll know when the patch goes live how that'll turn out exactly, but it reads as just a strict buff. So
I
it's
mean,
not a mountain of changes to be sure, but
they
even just
probably
the
won't majorly
super
change
doing
anyone
break
until
that's a huge
October.
buff
These are
for
just
him,
some like
a
minor
huge buff to his
adjustments. Yeah.
damage, and just some decent quality of life stuff for Milia.
Actually, I haven't had a time
Hey,
fighting
one of the
Millie. Let's
things
check
they
out what Millie has
identified
got.
off the bat here is, in order to make her grounded attacks more viable, the recovery of her standing heavy slash has been reduced.
That's fine.
So as it stands, this move is
She might have
negative
needed that. I think I
12 on
remember. I think I
block, which is punishable.
catch a lot of Millia's
So
blocking that.
overall, it just makes it, you can toss it out and you don't have to immediately commit to like a special or something, right? You can just let it rock by itself. That's how I'm choosing to read this. Going from that, Lust Shaker, this guy right here, it says the attack startup has been sped up. As it stands, it's pretty slow.
Yeah, it's really slow.
Like if you want to do this into Lust Shaker, you could definitely get poked out. So that just should make her block string stuff a little bit better overall.
All right.
The S version of Tandem Top, that's this guy right here. So now has faster startup. So they say
It
now
needed
can be
faster
used on
startup,
combos
huh?
off hit confirm. So something like this right here, right? That was a 3-hit combo. That did not connect. It did connect there. Like, it's very finicky, right? So now things like this should be more reliable. Like
That's
any
fair.
basic
All
hit
right.
confirm,
She,
whatever.
from what I can tell,
all
most
this should
Millia
be
players
more
do not
reliable
use that
and
move.
should just work the way you think it should, right? So basically, this is buffs to neutral Milia. Better heavy slash, more combo opportunities with slash tandem top, less shaker, being faster startup, probably combos in a lot of situations it never would before. So rush down Milia is good. Footsies, neutral Milia, hit confirms, all that kind of stuff is getting buffed. For Zato,
Don't care about Zato. So, for the most part, Millia is going to be a little bit more of a problem in neutral, but probably not actually by much. Ramlethal. Let's check out Ramlethal.
For Ramlethal Valentine, one of the first changes here, Daro, that is this move right here, has increased forward movement. So now, well, basically as it states, right? Increased forward movement, the move can hit from further away.
Yeah, so she has even more range
be
in neutral, because that's what she needed.
Certain
More
combos
range.
offer longer range normals and actually might connect now, right? It does at specific ranges, but at the absolute tip,
Well, as
it
of
would
right
always
now,
whiff. So if something
her
like this now connects, that's
her game plan isn't completely
honestly a
linear,
fairly
so
big
maybe
deal.
she did actually
So
need
I guess
that.
we'll have to wait and see how that
Just to
goes
make the game, because
specifically.
they're focusing
Now,
on fun, not
Agresa
necessarily
Ordono,
anything else.
That's just her Corsical back S in the air. This guy here. It'll now, it states, float an opponent on a grounded hit when both swords are equipped.
So you can combo
So,
after that.
Float specifically sounds like a launcher to me, so that would make this move much more useful. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that turns out.
And,
It
yeah, I'm not
says
entirely
here,
sure how you would use
can
that.
now lead to a knockdown against a grounded opponent on hit, greatly increasing the benefit of landing with it. Because as it stands, the move is of mildly dubious use. Jump HS, this guy right here. Reduce
Nerfed.
the lower hitbox behind and in front of Ramlethal. So it says here, aerial HS, it is now easier for her to lose to anti-air attacks
Thank
due to the
fuck.
decrease of the hitbox on both sides.
She absolutely
As it
needed that
stands,
nerfed.
This move, you can try to 6-speed all you want. It's going to crush it most of the time. Right?
Okay, so I thought that was just me that was having issues with that move. Apparently, most characters are having trouble with that. So, it makes me feel better that I was not the only one losing to it. It needed to be nerfed.
So, overall, Ramlethal, very interesting changes. Daro change is one I'm very interested to see how that goes, the range buff. Because if it allows for situations to hit like that, that'll definitely increase her overall damage by a lot. But otherwise, not changed too much. So for Leo,
Don't
the
care
only
about
change
Leo.
to Brynhilder stance.
Maybe I do.
Increased his options during Brynhilder stance, making it easy.
No, I don't care about that. Increases his options? Yeah, because he needed more options. Let's look at my character
So
now.
Nagoriyuki, one of the first things, and they spend a lot of words talking about this, but basically, Wasoriyuki, sometimes when you did it, it could accidentally like blow back the opponent behind you. So
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no way.
yeah. For example, one of my clips on YouTube is this. Now, under normal circumstances, I get the hit, they get launched forward, I get the wall break, I'd win. That might kill. I think it kills. but the motherfucker
course
got
it
launched behind me. Now, I won the fight. But what kind of shit is that? So they changed it now.
Wall break. So now it should always wall break. Besides that, his forward P has been buffed to 6P. So it sped up the attack startup, it says. Now, as it currently stands, it was 13 frames startup. This is also similar to how Zato had it, right? So it looks like it'll be faster overall to connect. And it says here, far standing S, big old poke chain series. This guy right here.
Okay, I'm not sure why they changed that. Because I would have just taken like a reduction in end line for that landing. But they decided to buff it so that you get more blood off of it, so your blood meter goes down more on the final hit of that. I don't know why they changed it, but I'm not complaining.
So the follow-up from Far Standing S makes it easy to decrease the blood gauge. This capability has been further buffed. So as it stands, the third hit specifically. So there, as far as this blood gauge stuff works, slash hits barely reduce the blood gauge, and all the heavies like heavily reduce the blood gauge. The third hit scaled like a heavy, so it'd be like, you know, 6HS, something like that, right? So it's saying it's being further buffed. So maybe...
Which I think the reason why they're doing that is because, aside from me, actually, as far as I've seen, I'm the only Nago man that actually uses the third hit of far slash as a frame trap option. Because I mean, I don't want to if I'm at high blood, right? I don't really have another option to, I mean, I guess I could grab. Most of the time people are trying to jump. Because that's what you would do in a mix-up situation like that, right? You try to either hit a button or try to jump. So I usually just opt for if I'm going for grab a little bit too much, I opt for just going for the third hit of far slash. Now, the fact that reduces your blood meter even more makes his strike throw makes even better, which is excellent.
Who knows, man? So if it's gonna drain blood even more than like a 6HS, it might make it very valuable to end certain combos with this. It already has great corner carry. Will pretty much always lead to a wall splat in combos. So it's just another way to mitigate the blood gauge.
Yay.
So for comparison's sake, when the patch goes live, let's just look at the blood drain as it is. And then I guess we'll know how comparatively advanced it is once the patch goes live. As
we'll get
stands,
numbers
that's what the
later.
blood drain is.
Giovanna, Anji. Let's look at Anji. Anji was struggling too.
Anji actually got some decent changes here. First up, Fujin. You can now cancel into all the Fujin options, even on whiff. So
which
that
is
was one
dangerous.
Here.
That's
hit,
very
you
dangerous.
An option, right? But on whiff, you can now still choose all the options. So now you can go into the overhead on whiff. You can go into projectile on whiff. Maybe the birth of weird Anji zoning, whiffing Fujin to go into the projectile toss. I don't know, right? But all your options are now available.
Now, I think he needed that. It's going to be annoying to deal with, though.
Also, Fujin buff further yet, because increase the forward movement, so it should hit from further away.
Probably needed that. Going to be annoying to deal with.
Stan S got a significant buff here. So, has reduced recovery. As it stands, this move is a monstrous negative 15 on block.
That's pretty bad, actually, yeah.
Like, oh, that's too much. That's too much. So now with better recovery, it should be a much more reasonable amount, meaning you don't get punished for going for a basic poke.
Yeah,
also, two other
that's
changes
a lot.
here. So his fan super has a better hitbox. It stated specifically just to make sure it always wall breaks.
Okay.
And the fan toss after Fujin. This guy right here. So increase the attack's active time, so more active frames on the fan toss, I'm assuming, and extended the hitbox, so they should hit from further away than they currently do. So
interesting. That's interesting that they decided to do that with RNG. We'll see if that makes a difference. You know, and then let's see what they did to Gold Lewis.
Okay, let's go Gold Lewis. Gold Lewis didn't get what he needs. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, he'd absolutely not.
First up, Skyfish, the machine gun. The hit effect of Skyfish will now be buffed depending on the current security level. It states it now provides major advantage on hit in level 3 in particular. The thing about Skyfish is
It's slow startup.
it pushes you back really far, right? So unless level 3 Skyfish combos into like level 1 Skyfish or something, I really don't know having all this advantage on hit's going to help too much. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. Crouching kick, reduce knockback, like many other characters, just so he won't whiff his sweep.
Yeah.
We'll go into that directly. 6P has faster startup like some other characters, but that doesn't
Not sure
address
how
any
that.
of the
Yeah,
hitbox
I don't
issues,
think
which
that
are,
helps anything.
multitude, let's put it that way. And they fixed his down with the system, so the glitch where the wall break doesn't occur. Well, that's fixed. Now you always get your wall break.
Yeah, I mean,
Perhaps
that's more quality of life changes. They didn't change anything. He needs to make him a better character, as of right now. No. Before we continue on with what's going on, I'm gonna send the patch notes to Logan so he can check them out. Give me 1 second here. All right, so we were gonna show Logan some of the stuff that's going on with Melty Blood, right? We're gonna show him some of the stuff that's going on with Melty Blood, but we can't do that if he's not here, right? Can't do that if he's not here. So, what we're gonna do instead is that we're gonna go into some of the stuff that I downloaded, regarding some fan games. Now, everyone knows I like Sonic the Hedgehog, and I wanted to do the Stage event that was going on this year, which is Sonic Amateur Games Expo. But couldn't do it because of reasons, so we didn't do it. But their page is still open, and I did see some shit that I wanted to try out. So, you're gonna gotta give me some time to figure this out. I was really hoping that Logan would be here for me to talk about this, but he's not, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Let me just go ahead and see what I can do about this. Give me 1 moment, because I need to open up the games. That is not the right thing. I want this one. Actually, when we're sitting here, let me just go ahead and did I catch you going live? No. Technically, we already went live, Adamane. Actually, we just got through with the patch notes. And I was changing over to something. Logan was having issues with his everything because he was in the middle of a storm. His power went out. And I was going to show him, after we got through the patch notes, I was going to show him the stuff that was going on with Melty Blood. But I can't do that if he's not here. So now I'm transitioning into something that I was going to do much later after that. We're just going to go ahead and do it now. So you caught me on setup. But I think I'm ready, actually. Awful patch for me, but seemed pretty good for Nago. I thought Faust, he didn't get necessarily what he needed, but he got some stuff that'll help out, right? That's what I think about what Faust got. Like, he didn't get stuff that he absolutely needed, but he got stuff that helps out. Nago did come out on top. I thought for sure they were just gonna nerf some of the shit he got. I've been saying for a while that I think his 4P needed to be buffed. I'm not entirely sure why they decided to make the third hit a far slash, do more blood, reduce the blood gauge more, but they did, and I'm not complaining about it because I use that shit all the time. And thank God they fixed his Waziriyuki, because I showed the clip where I didn't kill that Potemkin because it didn't wall break, due to him going backwards. So I was seriously expecting a Beyblade nerf. No, so if they didn't nerf anything that Soul had, they weren't nerfing Beyblade. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they didn't nerf anything that Soul had, okay. Can I make this bigger? They did at least nerf success a bit. Yeah, they did. I'm not sure how much that'll do, but they did nerf it. Why isn't this working? Let's see here. What in the hell is happening? I haven't tested any of these games, by the way, so... Logan might be out for the next hour. Yeah, Logan might be out for the next hour, it seems. So, I'll try to figure out what's going on with this. Why can't I go to the settings, then? I can hit everything else, but I can't go into settings. Okay. Odd. There we go. We can see now. There we go. Ah, that's better. My computer can handle it. Let's put everything on very high. I don't know what those mean, so we're not changing it. Alright. I don't know what any of this is, but we'll figure it out. Let's start off with Sonic. Ooh.
Alright, bring it on.
Wow, this takes me fucking back. Ooh. Okay, no, that was just a game. Really? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to change the setting. Yeah, I think that should actually be fun.
Alright, bring it on.
Alright, let's try that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Oh, I had free control over that. Interesting. Finally got enough channel points. For do what? Oh, you want me to sing? Hey! Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure this game plays correctly. I didn't get the chance to do anything. Y'all used to play this game all the time as a kid. Hey, Whoa, my momentum absolutely stalled out there. Okay. I am having some issues, but this is a really good recreation of what's going on here. Oh, sweet. I got it. Oh, boy. Hey! I used to play the Sonic Adventure games as a kid. I'm not sure if you saw it, but we have a modded adventure that we did, where we played Sonic Adventure 2, and we modded everything to be absolutely random. And this is Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders is my shit. Aw, I didn't land that. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity was the one I played all the time now. Can I drift? Is it something I can do? I don't know. They also had a really dope song called Catch Me If You Can. Which if I remember the lyrics for, I'll sing that for you. Catch me if you can. Whoa, okay, so we're having some issues with momentum, or I just hit a wall. Looks like that's what happened there. But there was also Sonic Free Riders, which was a terrible fucking game. Because it used the Kinect, and as we all know, the Kinect does not work. Oh, sweet. Alright. Which they had that's okay. That the Kinect had a really cool song too. I'm falling free in the wind, free to be me. I am free. I don't remember who sung. I think that was Crash 40? Who knows? I feel like I'm going really slow though. Okay, so your momentum stalls out. Do I have... Oh shit, okay, I have boost. No wonder I felt like I was going fucking slow. Oh, I missed that. Okay, I'm running out of power here. Okay. Okay. Weird style of song for a Sonic game. You're saying that you grew up with the style of Sonic game that was like all rock, right? No. I mean, but these Sonic games were all like techno. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I can't use my I cannot use my D-pad for anything. Because it's just not registering the D-pads. That's interesting. With City Escape and stuff. Yeah, so you're used to the Sonic rock music. These games were futuristic, as you can tell. So they had a bunch of techno music. Hold on, just texting Logan, make sure he knows everything that's going on. So let's try out Splash Canyon.
All right, bring it on.
I kind of don't miss Jason Griffith's voice. Ah, well, they don't shock you. Because before, when you hit that barrier, they just shocked you. Can I? Oh, that's how you drift. Ooh. I didn't land that? Come on. Ooh, we got some frame rate issues. Ah. Land that? I didn't land on the rail? Okay. Is this a time attack game? I'm going to... This is a fan game. which at the moment I don't think has anything besides like the levels that they implemented in here. Oh boy. That was not a good jump. Ah, okay. So you need to do... Yeah, this is a fan game. I'm probably going to play a couple of Sonic fan games as of right now, since my original plan was to do some stuff with Logan and then this, but he is not here because he has a storm. I thought this was an earlier official game. So this was an original game at some point. Like this was like a Sega released game, but that was like way on... Fuck. That was like on the Wii. Or, no, this one came out on the GameCube. And these people decided, hey, you know what? This game was fun. Let's remake it. And Sega has a lot of things that they do, right? In terms of like how Sonic property is handled. Like they don't care if people make fan games because Sonic's brand is being hurt every time they put out a fucking game. So they don't mind when the games come out like this, as long as the people don't actually start selling it. That was a bad flip. How do I land? Okay. Ah, I didn't land that either. That's the Knuckles area. The best Sonic game to come out is Mania. Yeah, no, and that was made by people who were originally fans. And Christian Whitehead made. I keep missing that jump. Okay. Christian Whitehead made a bunch of mods and everything for the original Sonic games to make them better, and then they hired his ass. It was not made by Sonic Team. It was still made by Sega technically. Like they hired them to do it. Okay, I understand what's going on. Menu reset. Let's play as Knuckles.
Don't get in my way.
Oh, I didn't miss Dan Green as Knuckles though. This music is kind of get it. Hey. Oh, what? No rings. Was this in one or was this a? Okay. There's no pathway for Knuckles, it doesn't look like. Okay, now this is a one. I saw the little charge station over there in the corner. How do I land correctly? I don't know how I do that. That is the Sonic area. Thank you. I'm glad I missed. Come on. I'm trying to figure out how these tricks work. Ooh. I kind of like to have the drift force in this. Get that shit, Knuckles. Get that shit, Knuckles. Alright. Get that shit, Idris. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think you have to finish the trick and let your stick go neutral. That's how you land. Wish they went all out with the Egypt vibe. Yeah, I think they're at this moment they're focusing on just recreating what was there instead of making brand new assets. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I figured out how to do the tricks. We got it now. Oh, missed the jump. Oh, that was the not what I was supposed to do there. Oh boy, okay. I'm not bashing Silica Maze considering it's a fan game. Yeah, they did a lot of work. I think this is in Unity. Alright. Okay, so I just have a straight up just boost. Okay, yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Of course, I got the hang of it playing fucking Knuckles. Okay, let's see if I can get this jump now. Okay, I got it, but I didn't land it. Okay, get this shit real quick. Ooh. I really like how they handled the drift, though. The drift feels really good. This level is cool as hell. Yeah, it looks really good. This was actually the original level, if I'm pretty positive. Alright. I think we can do better than that, but let's actually change levels. Oh, that's the playground. Dream Racing. What the hell is Dream Racing? Could be Tails.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That felt a little weird. Alright. That is the Sonic area. I'll be real with you, I did not expect him to do a trick off of that, which is why we failed that. I forgot that Tails did the little, swing thing. I missed that jump, but it's fine. Not gonna lie, gameplay is satisfying as fuck. Alright! It looks really good, right? Oh, I ran out of power. I ran out of power, and now we're just running. Isn't this like... I feel like this would be super illegal. Alright, landed it. It doesn't look like there's an area for me to get it. Oh, no, there it is. Woo! Landed that shit.
Did you see that?
I think we can do better than that. No. Nope. Alright, let's try that again. I guess we landed that. I'm not gonna complain about that. I missed all the capsules. Cool, landed that. It's all good. Alright. Okay, I didn't actually expect to go off of that, but that's fine. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the jump. Oh, I missed the rest of the things, though. Alright, then. That's fine. Alright, let's see if we can get this. Alright, Tails, we see you. Let's hit this. Oh, does that take power too? Interesting. What did we get before? I don't remember what we got before. We're doing one more time. My record was 111.26. One more time. Okay, landed that. Okay, we didn't land that, but it's fine. Okay, it didn't look like we had enough power to get through that loop. That's fine, we didn't need to do a trick there. Alright, alright. Oh boy. Okay, well, alright, we're doing worse now. Ah! Oh, we could have hit that pit stop over there. Alright, well. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, no, we're just gonna hit the restart on that. Hold on, give me 1 second now. I gotta make sure Logan's doing alright. Alright, we're just gonna restart that. Try that again. Alright, good start. Well, landed that, going. Got some good speed going. Boosts right here. Missed that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's try it again. Don't need to hit that ramp. Oh, I just ran out of thing. That was rings, which... Can I jump here? I can. Didn't give me anything, but that's fine. Oh boy, go. Cool. Okay. Oh, rings. More rings. I think that increases my top speed. Ooh, that felt fast. Okay, we beat the thing. Because that's 106.53. Let's try one more time. I think we can do a little bit better. I think we can get under a minute. Okay. Why can't I get that? Oh boy. I missed all the capsules. Okay, well, I mean, that kind of worked. He decided not to trick the... Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm real competitive. Oh, I missed the timing there. That's fine. We got a B rank on that. Cool. Whoa. Cool. Excellent. Oh. Work in progress. It wouldn't have mattered. I break every game I play. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if we can hit these ramps, these dash panels. Okay, got him. Alright, kinda got that. Cool, cool, cool. But he didn't land that? He looked like he landed it to me.
Did you see that?
That felt better, but he didn't... Ah! I was like a millisecond off. Okay, my timing is kind of off. Whoa, what is happening now? Okay, so you kind of slow down when you get to the top of that ramp. Okay, boost here. Oh no, oh boy, oh boy. He gets slippery when he's on his feet. Okay, cool. We have enough to go around here. Okay, it's fine. We can do that. That was slower. Ah, okay, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can do that with Sonic.
All right, bring it on.
Okay, let's see here. Cool. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, so he doesn't automatically grab those rails. Because in the original, he just got on the rails. I haven't hit a single rail this whole time. Oh, there we go. Hit a rail. Okay, that's not good. Probably need to hit that rail, but I think I can do that. Hello, Abby. Okay, I missed the Sonic part, of course.
Sweet.
Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Damn it. I keep missing the jump. Keep missing the rails. Sonic games have come so far. This is a fan game, so not really. I missed the rail somehow? I don't know how. I don't know if that's impressive or depressing. So the problem with Sonic games now is that, for one, they never try to establish a formula that works, unlike Mario, that definitely has, right? And another issue is that they have a whole bunch of old people trying to dictate how Sonic games should work when they don't know how the internet works. And I mean that literally.
Sweet.
Okay, that was about the same time. I think I can do better, though. God damn it! I hit that shit, though. You gotta hit... I think you have to hit the rail early. Like, really early. What the fuck? Whoa! Okay. Yeah, they keep trying to cater to the wrong demographic, which is an issue. I missed the rail somehow. I don't know how, but I did. Okay, let's see if I can hit this one again. I mean, I can hit it, but it didn't help me, really. It'd be really nice if I could land on these rails and go faster. I missed that one. I always miss that one. I don't know why. I probably should get more rings too, huh? I probably need to hit that rail up there.
Sweet.
Okay, we did technically go faster, but that's not the best I can do. This game reminds me of the newer Mario Kart with zero gravity tracks. Technically, a Sonic racing game with zero gravity came first. God damn it. Nope, missed the rail. It's fine. Get more rings. Oh boy. Is Logan still dead? Yeah, he has, his internet had gone out because he's in the middle of a storm. How do I keep missing that? How much boost do I have? I have enough to go over here and do this. Interesting how that didn't give me a jump. Alright, let's see if we can hit this ramp right here. Nope, can't hit it. Maybe some of these rails aren't ready, which is why we can't hit them.
Sweet.
How is that slower than everything? I love all the flickies and the Shy Guys in the background. Seems like only one of the rails is usable. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this first level.
All right, bring it
Because
on.
the first level is probably the most finished one. Ooh, murdered that. Ooh, murdered that too. It's the rail, that's fine. I probably could have went through there. It looked like it was a shortcut. Alright, this is a place where you recharge your shits. Okay. Jump. Okay, didn't get a capsule, it's fine. We didn't need one. Yeah, I don't think that rail is actually ready for use, but let's go over here. Oops. Somehow almost had a boost. Okay. Now I'm at full boost. Alright, let's go. Careful with this jump. Get it. Murdered that. World record pace. Boost here. Nope, those rails just aren't ready because I keep phasing through them. My charge faster. Oops. Oops, that was a bad jump. Alright, I think we can just spin boost until the end here.
Sweet.
Alright, what was my fastest time? My fastest time was the second lap, which felt the slowest to me. I'll be real with you. How did I not land that? Let's see if I can land this. Nope, I can't even get the jump. Oh boy. What is drift? What is that? How do you do that? Nope, I missed the jump. Alright. Let's get this jump. Murder. Alright. Alright, boost off this. Get my boost up. Boost here. Jump off this. Boost here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. Oh, I missed the jump. Shit. Okay, I don't think I can jump over that. I think that's just a drop off point. It's weird how my momentum just stops there. Let me see if I can get this. I missed it. Of course I did. There was another thing over there, but we don't really need it. Oh, I hit the button last second, so he didn't actually land that. But it's fine.
Sweet.
Okay. So the second two laps were pretty good. Let's see if we can get 45s or less across the board then. I probably could have did another trick there. I fucked that up. Boop. Landed that. It seems that it's faster to miss the refueling thing. It's kind of hard because the controls are kind of slippery. Yeah, like I had to like change my momentum like last second to get that. All right. That was definitely more than 45, but let's see if we can get that. Nope, missed the jump. It's fine. Ah, missed the jump entirely. Okay, alright, this is a really bad lap. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna restart. You have faster laps when missing it. Yeah, but when I don't miss it, I need the boost, you know what I mean? Cool. I don't know how I landed that, but we'll take that. Boom. So, obviously it's a trade-off between doing tricks and just straight up being fast, you know what I mean? Like here, I want this trick. I also want to land on the fucking rail, but you know, that's okay too. I murdered that trick. That was amazing. And go. Keep the boost going. Charge jump. Jump. Murdered that. Oops. I didn't mean to jump over the capsules. Oh, that eats boosts. Oops. That started off so good, and I fucked it up. Alright, we're gonna need this. Point. Get this. Cool. Boost here. Okay, I guess I'll just miss that. That's fine. Oh, I missed it. Oh boy. Okay, this is a bad lap. All right. Okay, that was a bad lap. Let's see what we get, though. Oh, I thought the race is over. We're gonna restart one more time. This will be the last thing before we move on to something else. Okay. That was a bad flip. That's not a capsule I needed, but we'll take it. Oh, that was excellent. All right. All right. All right. 55 wasn't that bad. I missed that. Didn't miss that one, though. Oh, I'm out of power. Didn't realize it. I thought that trick would give me more. It did not. We don't need to hit the refueling station over there. We can just go over here. Hit this shit. Alright. Okay, right into power. Ooh. The second line might be the fastest out of all of them. Yeah, probably. Alright, we can just hit boost and win. Like most Sonic games.
Sweet.
Cool. Oh, that last lap was the fastest one. Alright, fine. Alright. Let's see if we can try something else out. I'll be right back. We're gonna take like a 2-second break because I need to grab something. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I had ordered butter from Amazon, and you know, you can't let butter sit for too long, because, you know, it'll fucking melt. Let's see here. What else did I get by download? Let's see here. Okay. Oh, cool. Controller support is fine. Hello. Hey. This is loud as shit. That should be fine. I'm actually gonna move myself over here. Actually, what happens if I full screen myself? How about that? Can I do that? Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. Alright, this is another game that I found off of the Sage website called Emerald Ties, I guess. Let me look at my controls real quick. Oh, there's only 2 buttons. Alright. Let's actually start the game now. See what this got. Oh, this is like the SNK. Or not SNK, Sonic 3 and NK. Sparkling Seaside. Alright. Got my... Oh, got drop dash. Sweet. Wait, do I have peel out? I do have peel out. Oh. I'm trying to do an air dash for some reason. I don't have one. Looking good already. Yeah, I know, man. Oh, that's nice. Wait, hold on. Cool. Oh, I guess I was supposed to jump there? Do I have a homing attack? Nope, just spit it. Just, Okay. No, I just have, my, spit attack. My insta-shield. Spin dash gives me bad memories from Smash. Coward? I don't know what to tell you. Just hit him really hard. Come on, man. Ooh. Ooh. My problem with all the old Sonic games is that they gave you speed shoes when you couldn't use speed shoes unless you were a speedrunner. Oh, I probably could have went through that whole loop if I wasn't holding forward, which is interesting. Ah! Cool, that's immediate. Bitch! Can I trick? I cannot trick. Play Villager, play Zelda. I played every character. Yell at Goofy. Wait. I made random as secondary. Yep, that's how we do here. Do I go faster? I like to go faster. What we got? Ow. Ow. No, my ring! That's fine. I didn't need it. Becky, you son of a bitch. Aw, they screen locked me. The explosion sound is great. Just a little coconut going puff. Yeah. The sprite work in this game is really good, too. We have a... Is that it? Okay, no. We have another. We have another act. Ooh, I get after image on spin dash too? I didn't know that. Hey, this song goes off! Ooh, wait, hold on. I really like the monitor breaking noise too. Oh, I can jump in the air? Well, even after springs? Okay, that's dope. Oops. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. I just lost the higher pathway. There's some rings over there, but I don't really need them. The Yoshi died. Woo! God, this music is so good. Hey! No special stages. At least not the original. They had a little glitch there. I think that was a glitch, at least. Since they came out of the area, that the crumbling should have stopped. But that was fun. I really liked the music, though. That shit was fire. Okay. Hey! I do not have my double jump right now. Wait, is that my bubble shield? I can't grab it though. Oh well. Ah, stupid Yoshi. That was lucky. This is... Oh, boy. Okay, well. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, that was scary. Ow. This is a really fun game. I'm having a great time right now. Oops. End level? End level. Cool. This is fun. By the way, all these games are available for download for free. They don't cost anything since they're fan games on Sonic Amateur Gaming Expo's website. If you type in Sonic Amateur Gaming Expo on Google, it should just come right up. Ooh, we gotta go? Where are we going? It's hold left to win. Oh boy. This is some good music though. That's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, so this is like, keep the speed. I forgot I have my drop dash, so I'll probably use that in a couple seconds. Fuck you, Yoshi. No! Oh, fuck! Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Okay, we made it out of there. That was a really cool fucking, Oh, it's the same level backwards. Is it really? That's fucking badass. That's a great idea for a game. For a level. Ow. Fucking hate these things. Ow. Bitch. Okay, we probably should have took the higher route, but it's fine. We'll go lower. Bitch. It was like Metroid. I think the whole entire... Alright, the level's dying. The level is exploding. Fucking get the fuck out of there. For a Sonic game? That's a genius idea. I don't think they've actually even done that before. So yeah, it is kind of like Metroid. Ow. Who did the music for this? Oh boy, that was close. Yeah, and they first hand you the level, and you gotta learn to fucking go backwards and do it faster now. It's a really good idea. That was close. No! You have... If your momentum is going one direction, that's the only way you're going. Interesting. Let me hit the peel out real quick. Go. Oop, that was a dumb idea. That's fine. We're good. My need for speed, it has consumed me at the height of my power. No, Sonic Spin Dash, thank you. No. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? What the hell? Can I? No? It's like a hover? Oh, yeah, it's exactly like a hover. It's too bad I lost it. I wouldn't be able to use it. Music loop? Yeah, music loop. Oh boy. Okay, let's just stand here in the lava. Each level has so many paths. Yeah, it's really fun. No! Grab the thing! Cool. Okay. Yeah, so they give you your full... Can I... Okay. No, I cannot. Oh. Okay. That level was kind of hard, actually. I actually like how they made the platforming a lot harder, as opposed to just throwing more enemies on screen, or like what Mega Man likes to do, is just throw more instant kill shit, which is not good level design. Polar Peak. Ooh. They said this was a demo, meaning they want more levels in this shit. Okay, well, I'll just jump over what I need to go to. Can I jump on these? Oh no, that's the noise that they make. Ooh. Who did this fucking music, man? They wanted to make a preview of Mini Worlds. Didn't the original Sonic games get pretty hard towards the end? Ow. I never beat, like, any of the original ones besides Sonic 2. And I don't remember the difficulty in Sonic 2. What the hell? What do I do here? Do I do... Yep, there we go. That was cool. Sonic 2, I don't really remember the difficulty on. I think they did, like, the lot of classic game design, which is, fake difficulty, which is more, just add more enemies and more unfair enemies at that. I never beat any of them because I got stuck at some point as a kid, yeah. What the hell is this? Is this a regular shield? That's a regular shield. Okay. Do I go this way then? Where am I going? Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Ow. What's over here? Oh, a life. Yeah, I always wanted to beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles because I really wanted to play as Hypersonic, but that never happened. Okay. Oh, this is a cool gimmick. Hi. Hello, sir. This is a really cool level gimmick. Raise the water level? Didn't they do that in Adventure? Decrease the water level? Oh, so I can get back through. Yay! Water running! Ow! Bitch. I could've went up. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. For a second, I thought I was gonna get, like, crushed. Yay! Oh, boy. Polar Peak Act 2. Man, these levels look fun. They're very fun. I'm always under the impression that they intend to make a full one. I missed. Okay. Itch. Oh. Interesting. What is this? This looks like a Spark the Electric Jester power. Bit! Well, I'll never find out now. Oh, I was worried about that. I was getting a lot of momentum fast. Fish! Fucking touch me. I got a blue ring. Did they do the same thing they do in Mania? Am I supposed to be going the other way? Maybe. Hold on 1 second. My eyes are starting to hurt. Okay, well, that's not what I thought was about to happen. This level does not remind me of Sonic Advance. Do I go back the other way? Nope, I do not. Nope. Bitch. God damn it. Okay, yeah, it does do the same thing that it does in Mania. Okay. Hey! Oh boy. Okay, now it's fine. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, now give me Supersonic and I'm a happy camper. Let me check on Logan to see how he's doing. And this one actually makes, it goes back to like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, where they make the third zone a boss fight zone. Oh. The controls are kind of finicky, but I think this is because it's not meant to be used by a GameCube controller. They want to use the Genesis controller. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh, Fang! Oh boy. Bitch! Okay, I cannot low profile his gun. Bitch! Fucking out. Bitch. He fires so quickly. Bitch. Fuck. Eat my dick. That was cool. I did not expect to see Fang the Sniper. What else we got? Oh no, that's it? Damn! Damn, that was really fun. Alright, well, shit. I accidentally disconnected my controller. Hold on. Alright. Alright, let's see what else we got in this, and what I got. Did I get anything else worth playing by myself? I bet that took a lot of work. Yeah, and it's not even done yet. That's the crazy part to me. Okay, no, the rest of this was meant to be played with Logan. So, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, no, I still have this one. Hold on. How do I open you? Which one are you? Nope, I want this way. Brace your fucking ears. Nope, hold on. Oops. Oh, not the advanced one. I'm not fucking down to like right here. Alright, so this is Sonic Rush 3D, which takes the 3DS game, Sonic Rush, and puts it in a 3D space. This is Sonic Generation, or Sonic Unleashed, I think it is. The music that's playing. That's still kind of loud. Let's bring that down even more. We're near the part of Apatos that connects directly to the water palace. Think you can sprint it the rest of the way there? Do you remember you're talking to the fastest thing alive? Who the fuck do you think I am? Drop-off's close by. Where we dropping, boys? There's some clipping going on, but it's not that bad. This looks really good, all things considered. Hey! Ooh, hey, hello. Oh boy. Okay, well. This is fucking awesome. Hey, this is a remix too of. Oh boy. This is like. We got boost, or, I missed. I'm gonna go back and get that. Hold on. Hey! Whoa. The controls are kind of wonky, but all things considered, this is really good. Can I... Okay, no, I have to get momentum in order to slide. Okay, yeah, I need to get momentum in order to slide. Ooh. Oh, you can trick! I already got the... Okay. This is a combination of like... This is kind of like a combination of Generations and Rush, which is cool. Hey! Whoa! Okay, they want me to boost. Hi! The fuck? Easter egg? I found an Easter egg on the first run? Who the fuck are you? You look like Katsune Miku. Good boy. I don't know where I was supposed to go. How'd she get up there? She took the springs, clearly. What the fuck? Where am I going? Ah! Ah, here's where I'm supposed to go. I did not have any boost. Okay. Okay, so I have to boost through those guys. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, what, Sonic, why? Why did you do that? Oh! Okay, so they want you to hold back when that happens, but it was not clear. Okay. Let's line myself up proper, right? Okay, that was kind of odd. It's got a little jank to it, but it's really good. Yeah, just need some polish. Just a little, not even that much. Like a little spit shine. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so when you die, you get full boost, so you can do things. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Okay, that was close. Oh, they want me to turn. That's a wall. That's an invisible wall. Got it. Hey! What the hell? What the hell? Back to back. What is happening? Oh, I wasn't near close enough to get there. Yeah, they need a little bit more clear direction of where they want you to go. If they fix that and some of the game mechanics, this will be a really good game. Oh, oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. I want to try to see if I can get up there. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's kind of hard to be mad at the music, though. I appreciate that they do not require you to boost. In order to... Okay. In order to, keep running on the water, they just require you to start running on the water. Maybe some force steering. Some force steering would be nice, actually. I also like my, my homing attack to go farther. Oh boy. Hey, I'm a G. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that was cool. Oh no, that was fast. It's okay. I have something we can do real quick. Let's try. So these are most of the games. The other ones that I want to do are kind of require Logan to have. So let's do this one. Because I tried to play this game before. And what ended up happening is the website for me to download it didn't load. What ended up happening before was I didn't have OBS set up in a way that that was viable for it to run the game. So what ended up happening was that we were at 5 frames a second, and it looked like shit. So let's try and play that game again. We got 2 minutes to kill. What we want to do? Yeah, let's watch this, actually. Let's kill some time. I can't wait for this game to actually come out. Sonic Colors Ultimate is going to be really good. Here, I'll be right back.
Wow.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I was just like into the story, and then that egghead impression took me right out of it.
Okay then. Would you like to read Eggman's lines?
What? No. I mean, if you insist. I've been practicing, you know. Ho, 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 ho. You see, what Once each of these alien drainers is filled to the brim, I'll have enough energy to power a whole army of my stupid machines. Of course, I'd have more if you hadn't dropped so many capsules, but I guess that's the most I can expect from the garbage I
Sorry about that. It was really fucking hot. Alright, I'll see you later, Adamante. This is going up on YouTube, so if you want to catch anything else that we're doing, it's right there.
Well, the direct translation was a little dry, okay? I'm just spicing it up.
This poor Jade Wisp is telling us her tragic story. Let's be respectful.
Ugh, fine. Hey, Jade, feel free to throw in a joke or a car chase or something to keep it interesting.
Sorry. Please continue. Eggman left right after that. He hopped into a cool car with flames on the side and drifted away, but then it exploded. And then suddenly a dinosaur appeared.
Hey, what are we doing? We done? Is we done? Are we done downloading? Not sure. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, I may not always love you. But as long as there are stars above you, you need not need to worry. Oh boy. Give us a second. We transitional period. Chill out. Just relax. Just relax. Okay. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I can properly show this game off. You know. Okay, I was about to say. Alright. Okay, that was weird. Do, 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 do. Don't forget to optimize. All this memorabilia from all kinds of things. From all the previous games. They relit the Sonic X music. Sonic apparently has different types of shoes that you can get on eBay. Chow in Space. That was a good short.
Sonic? Sonic! There you are, Sonic. Have you heard the news? Here, listen to this.
Professor Robotnik, also known as Eggman, captured the Chaos Emerald. Again. No
Again.
one knows why, but at this time, the emerald was stolen from the New Gaia Temple in the Cold Ruins. What other madness will come to his mind is not known. Do you win, agents?
Well,
Finally! I thought that he would last at least a month without his villainous plans.
Yep, so Jason Griffith's version of Sonic is what they were emulating here, which is not a bad one.
At an abandoned Eggman outpost not far from here. I thought it was another gun investigation, so I didn't pay much attention. But then I suddenly lost
the person who's
communication
playing
with all
Tails
the
is very
defenses
clearly
on the
French.
island. I'm sure Eggman has something to do with it.
I don't mind it because I like French accents, but Tails that's very interesting for Tails to be French.
I'll catch up with you.
I think I remember the controls. We looking okay? We look okay. Sweet. Oh. Why? There we go. That's boost.
Here we go!
Ah.
Let's do this!
Ah. Do. There we go. Push through here. Feeling good. Go. I don't have any boosts, so I can't run through here like I want to run through here. Oop. Oop. Oh, it took away my boost after I did that.
Let's go!
Aww. Look at this. This looks amazing.
Sonic speed!
Ah. We could have did that a little bit better, but I had to take a second to remember the controls. We got an A rank now. It's all good. It does look amazing. Yeah. The fact that all these people can do all these things on their own, right? Like, this is... And, like, Sonic Team just doesn't understand how... ooh, that's some pop-in. Sonic Team just can't do it. They can't do it anymore. Angel Island over there in the background. I didn't realize that the first time I played it. We got NPCs? Was that there the first time? I don't remember. Yo, Tails, why can't you fly me this in the game, bro? Get that shit, Sonic. And hit a swan dive. Knuckles! Hey, don't fuckles with Knuckles.
The storm is coming.
Sound direction was kind of off, but I mean, it's still a fan game. They did this for fun. I wonder what model, what game they made these models in. Actually, we might end stream. After I finish messing around with this game, we might end stream. I'm starting to get a headache, which is not kosher to my well-being. It's not salubrious at all. Episode 1, Breakthrough. Ah, yes, the inner beam.
strange energy beam coming from your arm.
Oh, this? It's from Chip's wristband. We got pretty lucky with the tree breaking her fall.
You can come.
Oops. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yep.
I would rather have my feet planted.
Whoa!
That was pretty rough. Huh? Some of the badniks are still left in that wellspring. How did we miss them earlier? Tails, check and see how the Chow are doing in the gardens. They might be in trouble.
They might be in trouble!
See you near the tower.
All right, buddy.
And boost. We got some pop in, but it's all good. Oh, okay. Whoa. Wow, it let me double jump out of that, so I missed my timing. Can't stop, won't stop! I know where you live! Ooh, free fall? Sweet.
Tails, how are the Chow? Are they all right?
The robots were already near the garden, but I made it just in time.
Sweet! Finish things up there.
Okay.
Rendezvous at Egg.
I don't remember how to use the inner beam, but we'll figure it out in a second, because I have to use it. Okay, how do I use this? Nope. Nope, not how I use that. Let's see here. Just kill yourself. Boost. Forgot I even had the bounce attack. Quick step. Nope. Land speed dash, chaos dash. Boost. Chaos ability. Let's put attack on the ground. You have a lot of forward momentum in this, so it feels pretty decent.
Let's go.
Okay. Amy.
Amy? Oh, that was today?
Oh no, you just homing attack.
How can you be such a hero and yet so irresponsible at the same time?
He doesn't have a phone. Of course. He left his phone on the table.
Can't get you. We'll call you back later. Let's do this.
Oh, might run out of boost here. Nope, not quite. We're good. Might run out of boost here, though. Yep, especially if I hit the fucking spikes. He's just going off right now. Okay, I'll just miss all my homing attack options. Ah, how we do? B-ring, I'll take that. Can I continue? Thank you.
Salutations, trespassers. Welcome to my humble and elaborately booby-trapped abode. I would offer hospitality, but your fate was
the laugh was spot on, but the accent, while it's not bad voice acting, it's throwing me off, man.
Seems like Egghead didn't even bother with repairs.
What's the point? If you're just gonna wreck everything again.
Wrecking is more of a Knuckles thing.
Except now he's guarding the Master Emerald.
Honestly, it's a miracle that he hasn't given it away by now.
That's messed up, Sonic. Leave Knuckles out of this, man. He's doing his best.
Seen better
He grew up
days.
on an island without anybody around. He's kind of stupid,
Give me
okay?
a few minutes. I might be able to find something useful here.
I'll be over here finding something useful under my eyelids.
Me too, Sonic. It's the Egg Dragoon.
Tails, you obviously pressed something wrong.
Without the access to the security system, I cannot download the data. Distract him.
Or I could just kill him. Or you could help me, Tails. I missed.
Let's go.
Run away. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Okay, now I got a ring. It's all good. No?
Sonic speed.
Come on. Do your second attack.
I'm over here.
Don't taunt the enemy, Sonic. Not when you don't know what you're doing. Okay.
Can't stop now.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Here we go.
Glad I decided to boost there, boy. I just want the rings. I just wanted the rings. I don't know how I got hit, but that's fine. Oh boy. Rings, please. Ow.
Feeling good. Wow. Looking a bit rusted around the edges there. Eggman standards have really dropped these days, and that's saying something.
No, you can have that. I'll dodge around for a little bit more. Ow. Why'd you blast my wings away? Okay, well, alright. Alright. Okay. Now we can also play as Shadow. So we're gonna go ahead and do these first two levels as Shadow, and then I think we'll call it a stream. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Ah. Ah, that's how you use that. All right. Ooh, I'm hitting wrong buttons. Hey, what's good? What's good, Zebra? Ow. Oh, I missed. I jumped over it. Ah. Ah. It's got a hard to not get ale, though. Hey. I don't know how I missed all of those, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Well, we're down here now. How do I get over there without the thing? Can I try boosting? Nope. That didn't work. Alright, well, actually, I feel like crap all of a sudden, so I'm actually gonna end the stream there. So yeah, this did not go, this stream did not go the way that I thought it was gonna go, but I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. And I'm glad I actually had something to do, because I literally downloaded those fan games on a whim, because we were gonna do something completely different up until Logan's internet decided to crap out. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow when Jacko comes out for Strive. We'll be messing around with her and checking out my buffs that no one should have gotten. So we will see you tomorrow. Later.